Hello, my darlings. Happy 12/12 portal. Be careful what you say today. Try as much as you possibly can to keep things positive. Unless you're doing a releasing ritual, try and keep things positive, because this energy is a powerful manifesting energy. And if you can keep it positive and say what you want to be bringing in, then you will be bringing that in for next year. So be positive, okay? So we're going to do Giant Rider Wave coming out, guys. They're out. And this is the last reading you'll have from me here until next year, because tomorrow I go to my brother's and house and dog sit for quite some time, so that'll be fun. So yeah, I won't be back here for a little while. So this energy is quite intense. We are still obviously in the last sort of dying embers, if you like, of 2025. So closing out difficult cycles is happening. So we're just going to see what you need to know for this portal energy, what you are needing to understand. What does the... Okay, karmic cycles. There you go, straight out. Wheel of Fortune. What does the collective need to understand with the importance of this portal, please? What do they need to understand? King of Swords. All right, hang on a minute. Bear with me, people. What the fuck is that? I'm just going to throw that in there. 1 second. I think it's wax. Candle wax. Yeah, there you go. Get in there, please. No, off my fucking finger. Thank you. Oh my God. Apologies for that. All right. Oh my God, I nearly lost a lot then. That would have not been fun. Endings. Magician. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, 10 of Swords, and Magician. 2 more, please. 2 more, please, Spirit. Actually, you know what? Just give me as many as I'm meant to have, because I don't want to dictate to you, because dictating to Spirit is just a fucking dumb idea. It's never going to work for you. Let me be clear. Okay. Right. Gotcha. Okay. The Lovers. And we've got 5 of Pentacles. So, there's an ending coming of you being left out in the cold by this person, because they do want to have some kind of reunion here. They are needing to close out the karmic patterns, relationships, contracts, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They're closing it out, right? And they have to do that before they come towards you, which is why you have been left out in the cold by this person. It's very clear. This is a very, very, very collective energy, okay? I'm channeling for a lot of people who are in this space. Okay. So, obviously, just keep doing you, focus on you, live your life, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. With the King of Swords as well, what comes through is that they're speaking the truth to these people and saying, look, we've ended things. You do not get to dictate to me anymore about my life and about what I do in it. You do not get to do that. So they're going through separations, you know, divorce proceedings, whatever's going on. This is why you have had to be left out, okay? Let's go with these. Okay, clarify Wheel of Fortune, please. Focus on you. Everything is unfolding for you. Your life is happening for you, not to you. But also, your person is trying to become fucking single legally. Clarify King of Swords. Knight of Swords. Quick, decisive action. Can be a chaotic energy, they're ending things with money here. They're ending the soul contracts that they're ending are they're quite deep, they're quite intense. They're going to give you a new beginning, right, in your connection. But obviously, you know, you could be closing out these cycles yourself. Two of Cups. It's all unfolding how it's supposed to. This person does love you very much. Clarify the Lovers. Yep, they love you very much, like I said. Strength card. They love you very much. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? You know, with the Eight of Wands, if you have telepathy with your person, you are being pushed to still use it. To still, like, connect with them. Because for some of them, it's the only way they can talk to you. For the time being. But not for long. I do feel that will change soon. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Oh, this is quite intense energy. Tell me more about this. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Is there anything else? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. They are still very much nurturing. They want to still nurture. All right, let me tell you about the masculines. On these journeys, the masculines really, 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 really rely on the telepathy. 3D or 5D. So you've either got the higher self talking to you or the 3D self, okay? They really rely on that. They really rely on it. They really need it. Because if they can't talk to you the way they want to, that is the only way they can talk to you. They can speak to you through signs and syncs, yes, and through your spirit guides connecting with one another and your higher selves connecting with one another. But they want to still speak to your 3D self. They just can't do it in 3D messages or phone calls or, you know, any kind of contact because they've got to close out something here. All right. So for some of them, you may get the odd message here and there, but if they've gone quiet, this is why, because they're having to deal with this shit, which is very, 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 very challenging. They're also very obsessed with you. This person, this group of people I'm channeling are in hermit mode. They're not out there looking for other people. They're not interested. It's not that kind of energy. They're trying to balance themselves out. They're trying to get into this space of, okay, I need to be the best version of myself to come forward to this person because they deserve the world. And if they've treated you anything other than that, because of the circumstances they're in, it causes them a lot of regret. It causes them a lot of pain. They're in a lot of discomfort over the fact they've had to hurt you. And they're hoping that you understand. Telepathically, you will. But some of you are like, done with the telepathy. You're like, no, I don't want to do it. This person hasn't maybe told you how much they love you. Let me tell you now, they do. They really do. They really do love you. It's a really, yeah, in a number of ways. But they've probably deceived you in a number of ways as well. And that's what they want to move away from. Like, oh my God, I can't keep doing this. This is not fair. 9 of Wands. This is not the right energy for this relationship, for this connection. I need to come correct. I need to do this correctly. And they're really quite panicked that you might move on because it's taken a while. But what they want is that stable connection with you. You are the beautiful wish fulfillment. Wow. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot of trepidation here. Like, I feel like because they haven't told you how they feel about you fully, a lot of you have gone, well, fuck this shit, I'm off to Narnia, see you later. And you've kind of shut down, you might have even shut down on the telepathy. You've got to do what's right for you and you've got to protect your peace. But if you've got a masculine who is like, hello, I want to talk to you, telepathically, they're doing it for a reason. And if you say, look, I want some space, I don't want to speak to you for whatever reason, and they are not honouring that, it's because they're desperate to speak to you. Like, they're going through a shit show and they need your support energetically. Now, that isn't codependency. That is the way these connections work. Like, the feminine wants the 3D communication, the masculine wants the 5D, or the telepathy, which is obviously, you know, mind to mind, heart to heart. And let me be clear, you can have telepathy with a number of people. You don't just have it with your counterpart, you can have it with a number of people. It just depends if you're on the same frequency or not. But, you know, they're very concerned that you might not want to speak to them anymore, and it's causing tower moments, it's causing difficulty. So if they are coming to you to talk to you telepathically, providing they haven't, I mean, okay, they know they've upset you, they've cut you out, so of course they've upset you, and a lot of you are like, fuck off, I don't want to speak to you, go away, and it's like, no, you've got to try and be a little bit more compassionate. But I understand you want them to be compassionate with you, and when you talk to them telepathically, you'll receive the compassion because they can't give it you in any other way. Oh, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? Good Lord. Anything else the collective need to understand with this 1212 portal? More than anything, they just want to come and see you. And for some of you, they will do this because they're just going to go, fuck it. I've had enough of being away from this person who I really care about. I'm on my way. Look, we've got the Seven of Swords and we've got the Fool that's just flown out. So I think for a lot of you, they're going to rock up when you least expect it. Practice non-attachment, for fuck's sake. Those two, no, I don't want them. Do I want them? No, I don't want them. Two more. 2 or 3 more. By the way, does anyone else feel like it doesn't feel like Christmas? 2 of Cups. Honestly, I couldn't give a fuck. Like, I've never not given as much of a fuck about Christmas as this year. I just don't care. Hence why I'm away for so long. Like, I just don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm spending it with family. You know, I'm looking forward to that aspect. But Knight of Cups. For the first time in a long time, I've not bothered buying presents. It's more about the people you spend it with. Do you know what I mean? It's more about the family and friends you spend time with. Right. We have a masculine wanting to come towards you and date you and give you a cup of love. And, like, there really is a really beautiful energy with this. But the Seven of Swords, I don't like that energy. But I'm getting this vibe that they just want to be... They want to hide what their intentions are in terms of surprising you. That's what it feels like. So, we're going to get on with these ones. I know I love my Ride Away, don't I? Can't help it. Like, I'm invested in them. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. You need to understand that this portal is clearing a massive doorway for growth in your connection. 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time as I just looked at my phone. How funny. Clarify the King of Wands, please. The Hierophant. They want commitment with you. These group of masculines are, I would say, quite awakened, quite consciously aware of life, of the world. They're aware they have a bigger purpose than they probably thought. They're aware that your connection is more important than they thought, than it would have been at first. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they're wanting to bring balance towards you. They want to balance out the bullshit that is, well, no, bullshit's probably the wrong phrase or terminology. How they've treated you, they know is not right, and they want to make up for it. So try their best to stay in your heart space as opposed to going, fuck off, not interested, go away vibes. I mean, there's probably a few of you in that energy. And if you are in that energy, you've been hurt and you're like, you know what, you have hurt me by just, I don't know, cutting me off or, you know, whatever you've done, whatever they've done to you, please understand that some of that is because of protection as well. Like, it isn't, they're not an arsehole. This isn't an energy of an arsehole or a toxic man or a difficult man at all. But it is the energy of someone who has had their hands tied and couldn't do certain things because they were trying to protect you and your connection. Clarify the Fool. The Devil. Capricorn season. But this is also them a tiny bit obsessed with you. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. Yeah, 5 of Wands is here. Please, if they come to you and tell you how they feel, even if it's telepathically, just be open to receive from them, okay? The Two of Cups clarified by the 5 of Wands. People may have been trying to feel... Okay, here's what's coming through. Oh, this is quite interesting. Somebody here, or there's an energy here of someone trying to make you think your person doesn't care for you the way you know they do. So you've really battled with it. You've been like, do they care or do they not? Do they care or do they not? And you might have been talking to people about it and they're like, well, you've got to just move on. You've got to just keep focused on you. Da-da-da-da-da. It's like they're worried you may have competition. They're worried you may be interested in other people. And that is coming through as well. But sometimes they have to realise you're not always going to be there. Clarify the Knight of Cups. You're just living your life. Yeah. They do want to come in with romance in their mind though. Like with a new beginning here. With a loving beginning. And, you know, they do want commitment. They do want commitment with you. They do want commitment with you. 6 of Cups. They do. They want to come in. They want to return. They want to come and speak to you. And they know that this is a destined connection. They know. And with the Death card, you know, massive transformations have been happening here. And then we've got the World as well. So there is a real energy here of, you know, there's quite some powerful moves coming your way, people who are seeing this. Potentially in Capricorn season, because that is Christmas. Don't attach to anything though. Let me just see what this 2 of Cups and 5 of Wands is all about. Tell me more about that, please. Yeah, they're wondering if you are still wanting them the way you did. And this is where the telepathy comes in as well. If you need coaching on telepathy, I do offer it. I do offer it as a one-to-one. And obviously everything in my services at the minute over £30 is discounted until the end of this month. So if you do need help with telepathy, book a call and book a session and we'll get you booked in. I've still got spaces before the end of the year. So, you know, let me know and I can help you. It's very important on these journeys to master it because it then helps you possibly in your life purpose as well. Right, we're going to leave the Giant Rider-Waite for a little while because we do get a bit obsessed with them, don't we? Let's go to these. I haven't used these for a while. Whew. Okay. So, somebody wants to come towards you. Anything else that this portal's bringing up? Ace of Cups. Keep focusing on the self-love. The Magician. Oh, ball sacks. I don't know where that came from. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm so sorry. They just flipped out. Oh, dear me. 4 of Wands. That's so funny. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is the nurturing boss babe. Do you know what I mean? Like, very nurturing, very loving, but got the shit together. Very stable. That's far too many fucking cards. I'm going to take that one, though. So we've got a Knight of Swords. It does say drama on here, but it can be a chaotic energy. But let's be clear, he does not look chaotic. He looks like he's just chilling, really. Anything else? 8 of Pentacles. This portal's definitely opening up some eyes here. All right, what else do I want to clarify with? Let's go with these bad boys. Clarify the Ace of Cups. 5 of Wands again. There's some drama here, guys. What the fudge? There is some drama. I feel like because... Is this interference from people around you? Listen to your intuition. Right, if you think someone's trying to interfere in your connection, you're right, they are. Clarify Magician, please. 4 of Cups. Clarify the 4 of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely some skullduggery going on here. But they also are looking at you, if you have moved on, as that, oh shit, that's like a missed opportunity kind of energy. There's still this energy of hidden... Oh, they're hiding how much they feel for you. So I've had the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you really do. You rock this person's world. This collective of masculines, they feel like their world has been rocked. like probably imploded as well, I would say, because everything that they've had to go through in order to sort of facilitate the change that's been needed has rocked their world. There's definitely some balance required here. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. They know with you it's meant to work in some way. They just know, as opposed to dealing with a Queen of Swords in reverse and a Princess of Cups in reverse, which is like a Page of Cups energy. That is somebody who is difficult. They probably, it's a mother figure, and what they've probably done is manipulated emotionally your person in some capacity, or the person connected to. And it's like they have compared notes with you and that person and thought, oh my God, they would never do that. They would never do that. And with the King of Cups as a bit of a block here, they're balancing out some distressing energies from a previous person. Yeah, Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You know, they're very aware that you're quite guarded as well because of how they've been treated. How they've been treated and how you have been treated. And because of how they've been treated is part of the reason why you have probably been almost left to it, you know? All right. Let's see what else comes through. How are we doing for time? 21:30. You need to be aware that this is happening soon for a lot of you. Because I keep getting the same fucking message. It doesn't leave. It doesn't dissipate. It's getting more and more like it's happening. You need to trust. And I know for a lot of you that's hard. Three of Cups, Page of Wands. What did I just say? Like, there is this energy, this overarching energy of just wanting to see you. They just want to see you. They're so regretful for their actions, but they're also like, I had no choice. Please understand that. That's why they want to talk to you. Yeah, that's why they want to talk to you in the 5D so much, or, you know, telepathically. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. Can we please take a moment to appreciate the beauty of these cards? Honestly, I just love them so much. I've had them a while now, and well, you know that I love them because I talk about them so much. Two of Wands. Whole world in his hands. Yeah, when he thinks of you, he feels like he's got the whole world in his hands. Oh, that's quite powerful. Good Lord. And he feels like he can, or they feel like they can achieve anything. Okay, let's get some clarity. Do I want to clarify with Rider? No, I want to clarify with the Prism deck. These are amazing, these cards. I just love them so much. Okay, clarify the Page of Wands, please, for any other messages we need to know about, be aware of. I don't know how that fell out, but I am going to take it in the upright because it's the Death card. This is all unfolding how it's supposed to. You need to understand that. They regret. For some of them, they regret cutting you out. There's a bigger reason for it. And when you find out, when they tell you, because they do intend to tell you everything, be prepared. Be prepared also for the person to be quite emotional with you. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Three of Pentacles. They know, or Three of Gems rather in this deck. They know you and them are a team. They know you're a team. Clarify the Emperor, and that's triggered the fuck out of them. They're in hermit mode here still, seeking truth. The Emperor is seeking truth. The Emperor knows that they want you, right? They know. But there's a stoic energy a little bit here with this Emperor because he's sat there chilling on his throne like that. And he's really in contemplative mode, but he's gone within, he's done the work. The Emperor here has done the work. They are seeking truth. They know the truth of this connection. Labels aside, they know the truth of this connection. And they know that it worked so well, or will work so well with you. And rather than what they had before, where they thought it was working. I mean, obviously there were times when it will have done, of course. But really a lot of that was illusion. Clarify the Two of Wands. And they've realised that, and that can be quite challenging. Queen of Swords. Yeah. They know, even though you might have moved away from them temporarily, or, you know, whatever you've done, you might pull back your energy a little bit. They know you're a team. They know you're a team. But it's all about priorities at the moment. And balance. Yeah. And creation is here. But also, you know, I feel like for a lot of them, they do want to prioritise you where they can. And it will just take the time it takes. Like, there's a lot going on here. See? Victory. 6 of Lightning. They see victory with you. They haven't got the Lovers underneath the deck. They do see victory with you. They do see happiness with you. They do see... For some of them, they see you and them in a team, on an open platform. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can see that you've got that purpose together. You've got that drive to succeed as a couple, and power couple vibes is what I'm getting as well. Okay, some of you, honestly, you've no idea what you've got coming here. It's honestly such a beautiful, all the pain, all the waiting around, well, you don't wait around, you live your life, but all the times when you've experienced difficult relationships and connections, and even if it's been difficult in this particular connection, all that pain is going to be worth it when you get the final result that you really do desire, you know, that happy ever after as such. I mean, obviously, it's about the journey, not necessarily the destination. You have to honour the journey and appreciate that you're on your individual journeys, and then you have a journey together as well. You have your individual purposes and you have a purpose together. And I feel for a lot of these masculines, they are aware that you have something to achieve on a world stage in some capacity, do you know? Like on a healing stage or holding space or something like that. They're very aware you have this passion to be of service, but it's like they know they've got to do that with you, and they could have never have done that with the other person. Okay, what action are they going to take after this portal, or with this portal? What action are they going to take? Let's see. I mean, obviously some of them might pop up. Let go. So relinquish control, leave what no longer serves. Yep, we've got keep going, and we've got dreams. So, you know, for some of them, it will bring in action. Yes, absolutely. For others of them, it will be a case of, right, okay, I really am going to close out that cycle. We do have fresh start. Like I said, there is a fresh start coming, new beginning, start over. Listen, don't talk. Listen to the intuition. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what they say to you and hear what they're really saying, because they're going to be telling you some truth. Soulmate. And that's that they know there is this really powerful soul connection. Communication. I nearly didn't pull another card, and then I thought, no, I'm going to pull the communication card because I feel like we need to do that. I'm just trying to decide which cards to clarify with these. Okay. Clarify, let go. Oh, wow. 3 cards. Right, Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Let go of how it all unfolds and just let it unfold. Clarify, keep going. Clarify, keep going, please. 5 of Cups. Don't stop, almost there. Reflection. You know, going down memory lane is great for healing, but don't fucking live there. Okay, clarify dreams. The 9 of Swords. Yeah, some of them may have been having some quite wild dreams. Honestly, you can get messages in dream state. You can clear messages. You can clear karmic lessons in dream state as well, which is why some of them are quite intense. Clarify the fresh start. Queen of Swords. But it came out in reverse. Tell me more about that. Ace of Cups. Ooh. They really do want a new beginning with you. They do. Clarify, listen. 7 of Cups. Listen to what they tell you telepathically. Listen. And if you suddenly get this random, like, daydreamy energy, or you visualise something which is in the future, pay attention to it, because it could be them sending it you as well. Clarify the soulmate card, please. Yeah, the sun. You are their happy place. You are their happy place. Why is communication here, please? 7 of Pentacles. They want to grow it gradually. Okay, anything else? You want to build on something here. Page of Cups. Okay, anything else? It just... 10 of Swords. Endings have to happen so that new beginnings can come in. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You've got to... This is the ending of... And you see there's a snake there as well. Here. This is the ending of this sort of stubborn energy and this, oh my God, you know, guarded energy. You are guarded. I get it. You are guarded. If they've just cut you out for whatever reason, you're guarded, right? But if you can feel the emotion and feel the love and feel how they feel towards you, please trust that. No matter what is told to you, trust it. No matter what your ego tries to tell you, trust the love that you feel. Because these connections, there's always love there. There's always the acknowledgement of love. It's whether you've got the capacity to hold it. Both counterparts need to have that. Here we have the King of Cups. Like, they really do love you. Magician and the Knight of Swords. And something could come in here quite quickly that you've been manifesting. Chariot, Page of Pentacles. And it could be that wonderful new beginning where your communication, you know... I do feel for this particular group, I'm getting the vibe when they come back, whatever that means, depending on how you are, femme, if you've got the capacity to hold the relationship and the connection steady and with grounded presence, then this is the beginning of a new chapter for you that won't separate again. Because that's ideally what they want. They don't want to mess about with in out, shake it all about, you do the hokey cokey and you turn around. They don't want to deal with any of that shit. They want to come in, correct, talk to you and have the intention of building something real. Final messages for this collective, please. For the 1212 portal. Cut the deck, and there, where was he? There he is. Man with a heart, which is basically the King of Cups again. And as you know, King of Cups seem to, we've got attachment. King of Cups seem to come in quite a lot. As I said, there he is again. Man holding a heart. That energy does seem to come in quite a lot with my readings at the minute. Daughter value. The World. Yeah. Anything else? The Thinking Woman. Please get out of your heads. Just let it all unfold how it's supposed to. And appreciation as well. All right, let me just clarify these 1 second. I'm going to go to these. Being drawn to them, so I'm going to go to them. Oh, balls. I nearly said that word again. Oh, uncouth or what? Clarify the attachment card, please. Okay, so this is the old energy that they're leaving behind. One that wasn't stable. And you're sometimes holding them in that old energy still. So be mindful of that. Clarify the daughter value. Your person really, really wants to like rectify stuff here. There's a lot of mental conflict because, like I say, people have interfered in your journey, in your connection. Clarify the world. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. They want to really start building something here when the time is right, of course. And as I said, for a lot of you, it won't take that long. Clarify the woman, the thinking woman. If you're in your head too much, no, you're thinking too much. And a tower may have come along to wake you up, to get you out of your head, actually. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. What they're focused on at the moment, well, I say focused, what they're healing is something that they thought was love and really wasn't a stable environment. And, you know, they've had to work through that attachment and that karmic path to then realise who you are. Clarify appreciation, please. 10 of Wands. Oh, yeah, they do really appreciate you. And, you know, they know they haven't shown you much appreciation. And I think that bothers them as well, because they've not been able to. They've not been able to tell you, because they've been going through this ending from an attachment to somebody else. They haven't been able, that's made them very fucking miserable at times. They have not been able to show you the appreciation you deserve. And that's something that plays on their mind a lot. You know, you really are everything to this person. You fill you fill all their cups, actually. You fill all their cups. And there's a fucking final one. So the Page of Cups and the 9 of Cups is basically the 10 of Cups, in my opinion, right now. They know they want to come in and connect with you and come in and communicate with you that you really are something very special. You really are very special to them, and they know it's meant to work. They know you're meant to have, like I said to you, they know you're meant to have some kind of mission or purpose together as well. They're aware of it. They're more aware than you think, and it's to do with healing modalities possibly. But they are still needing to take some time for healing here. They're on their own healing path as well. 10 of Cups, here we go. It's coming. It's coming. It is coming. 6-6. It's coming. It is coming. You just have to take away your defense energy. They really want to come in and surprise you. They do. They want to come in and surprise you. So for a lot of you, you're going to be aware that they're thinking about reaching out or just rocking up somewhere that they know you'll be. But for many of you, you're not meant to fucking know. You're not meant to know. All right? You're not meant to know. You've got to be willing to be surprised. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there. If you need any assistance with your own journey, if you want to book a past life reading or past life regression, a past life clearing session, a healing session, shamanic healing session, clearing session, cord cutting, anything you're interested in booking that will help you move forward in your life, or you want a coaching call for twins, you know, a reading, what else do I do? God, Lord, there's quite a lot, isn't there? A womb healing session, you know, whatever you feel you need. Just message me, Zoe at thesassyspiritualist.co.uk. Head to my Instagram, the Empowered Soul Alchemist 1111, or exactly the same on TikTok, Empowered Soul Alchemist. And I think that's under Zoe Gabriella 1111 is the handle, but the name of the business obviously is the Empowered Soul Alchemist. Honestly, 1212 Portal has really opened up some scope for magic, good magic to happen. And you just have to believe that it's on its way to you whilst practicing non-attachment and zero expectation. Okay? I'm going to leave that there. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week when I am in a different residence. Toodaloo, lots of love.